Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called At the Top of the World, The Greatest Mountains on Earth and How to Climb Them, written by Robin Jacobs and Ed J. Brown. This book is the perfect introduction to mountains for anyone, whether they live near mountains or not. And it introduces young readers to mountains all over the world. Not only does it introduce them to those mountains, but it also adds some information about how to climb them. So being careful for altitude sickness, what to bring with you in your pack, and how to tie some really useful knots. So as you're going through this book, readers are given a huge amount of information. So not only from the mountaineering side of things and the history of how mountains were climbed, but also some of the cultural aspects of these mountains in various communities around the world. So it focuses on some of the more prominent peaks globally, so ones that you may recognize like Everest and others that may be less familiar to you. But what's nice is that it includes both the European conquest of these peaks as well as the local indigenous cultures that surround those peaks as well. So as you can see, it is very, very dense. There's a lot of information on each page, and the illustrations are very awesome. So even though it is all illustrated, it's not real photographs of these places, readers still feel like they are immersed in that location, that they have a sense of what it's like to be in that part of the mountain. And there's not only the text, but also asides that go along with each page. So as you're going through this oversized text, you find things like the Matterhorn, talking about how weather works on top of mountains, how each of the slopes are different, how climbing them can be dangerous, and it doesn't sugarcoat the fact that people die climbing mountains. So it's a very realistic approach to mountaineering. For people who live near mountains, some of it may be a little bit redundant to things that you already know, just from living near mountains, but there's always something new to be learned, especially from places where you may never have visited. The book itself is very sturdy, well designed, thick cover, best for older elementary school aged readers, and specifically those who are interested in mountaineering and the geology of mountains and basically all of the things that go into what makes a mountain a mountain. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.